What's up guys, my name is Aaron and today I'm going to be reviewing Vice Principals, the first season. This is a dark comedy show that's on HBO. It's created by Danny McBride and Jody Hill, the team behind Eastbound and Down. It stars Danny McBride, Walton Goggins, and Kimberly Herbert Gregory. It's kind of about these two egocentric vice principals that feel like they're slighted and kind of overlooked. This outsider principal becomes the principal of their school, and it's kind of about them trying to take this woman down, one of them become the principal. I love Danny McBride and Jody Hill's sensibilities. I feel like they're very funny. They kind of create these really funny, unique, kind of cult comedy movies and TV shows like Eastbound and Down, Observe and Report. I feel like they're really good at kind of creating these kind of character-based comedies. And I feel like the addition of Walton Goggins, who I feel like is like a really great actor, I feel like the addition of him was like a really good get for the show. So I was like really excited for the show. I felt like it was a good show, but it didn't really live up to my expectations of the show. I got kind of muddled in the middle of the show, but I feel like it was entertaining. I feel like the best part of the show was Walton Goggins. Like, he was like amazing on the show. He's like a very talented comedic actor on this. Like, when he's out and about, like with the teachers and stuff, he's very charismatic, very friendly. Like, just a guy that you would want to be around. If somebody's like kind of being mean to him in his perspective, or he feels that he can take advantage of them and be kind of manipulative, he does, to whatever extent that he feels is necessary.
Oh my God. There she is.
There she is.
Look at her, like a fucking dinosaur.
Oh, she's got bedhead, too.
Oh, my God. I can see the edge of her fucking Spanx. Look at that. Look at that ass.
Ugh.
I bet when she gets up here, she smells like bucked buttholes.
I believe that's what the children call truffle butter.
Hey, Dr. Brown.
Hello.
Boom, boom, boom. The ground fucking shakes. Boom, boom, boom.
And I feel like that kind of darkness to his character is really good. Like, if he feels mistreated and stuff, like, he will legit, like, spit in your drink. Like, I'm not joking. In, like, one of the most disgusting ways. I feel like he's so committed to this sociopathic role that you are just very invested in whatever he's doing. And I feel like Walton Goggins was just, like, amazing on the show. And I do like the humor. It's very consistent. I don't feel like the humor is that like innovative or creative, but it's very consistently pretty funny. It kind of relies on these authority figures on the school and stuff being like terrible people to the kids and the other teachers and stuff.
Todd Frechette, why are you here?
I'm going to school.
It's teacher's work day. We did announcements about it every day this week. Go home.
But my mom's not home, and the door's locked.
Okay, well then go bowling. Or go play stupid video games, or go masturbate in your car, whatever it is that teenage boys do. You can't be here. No, not, go home, go home. Open this door, open the next door, open the door after that. Keep walking.
I'm walking.
We need a day without children, please.
Okay.
For the adults, please.
There's a lot of cursing and stuff like that, but it's really funny overall. One of my favorite things about the show is definitely like the darkness to these characters. It kind of explores the psyche of these really kind of fucked up dudes. Gamby, who's played by Danny McBride, is very egocentric about like how he feels himself. He kind of looks down on other people, but you can kind of tell that he's really insecure about himself. Like when he interacts with his daughter, like you could tell that he wants to have like a close relationship with her, and he feels jealous of the stepdad that is with her most of the time. And I do like how he plays that character. Lee Russell, played by Walton Goggins, I feel like he's like a real sociopath throughout the entire show. But you can kind of see why based off of his home life and how his wife and her mother kind of interact with him.
Not another fucking word out of you.
Beach boy, beach boy, beach boy.
Can you please just put this on debit, please?
Beach boy.
What's she calling you, Beach Boy?
Nothing. Can I please get a receipt, please?
Beachy boy.
Just...
Beach boy, beach boy, beach boy, beach boy, beach boy, beach boy.
And you get really dark moments in the show. Like, they do things that you wouldn't do in real life, and they kind of mess up people's lives in the process. This is kind of subtle too, but I do think that those characters like look down on a lot of people, and they kind of do like kind of subtle like sexist and kind of misogynistic ways to a lot of women and stuff, and they do kind of racist things too. Like, they completely disregard Dr. Brown's, the principal that's taking over the school. They kind of disregard her accomplishments and stuff, and they do it like in a really subtle way, I feel like, and they don't really spend a lot of time on it. And you can just kind of tell that there's like an entitlement to these characters that I don't feel like is not really explored in TV, and I do like that. I just feel like the show is very interesting when it focuses on these kind of like fucked up people. A con that I had with the show is that in the middle of the show, I felt like it kind of got like a little bit more sitcom-y. Like there's an episode where Russell has to babysit Dr. Brown's kids, and I felt like that was something that you would kind of see in a more sitcom show, like the things that they do in that episode. I feel like the show was just kind of coasting in the middle, like it wasn't really exploring those dark themes that I like, and I felt like that was more interesting. As the show went into like the end of the show, it did focus on those themes again, but I felt like that was kind of the reason I was watching the show in the first place. And I felt like it was kind of like a waste of Busy Phillips as a person. She was like, to me, the funniest person on Freaks and Geeks, and that show had like future comedy legends to me, like Seth Rogen, James Franco, and Jason Segel. I feel like she was like the funniest on that entire show. She was the best part of Cougar Town to me, and I just felt like on Vice Principal, she was just kind of wasted. She was like kind of like the ex-wife of Gamby that doesn't really like him. He had like 1 or 2 scenes per episode tops, and I feel like she didn't have enough to be really funny and stuff. And when I saw her name on the cast, I was really excited, but I just feel like it was kind of like a waste of her talents. Overall, I did think it was a good show that just didn't live up to the expectations. I felt like Walton Goggins as Russell was really interesting. He was really funny and really kind of like fucked up. I felt like the show was pretty consistently really funny. It was kind of sophomore humor, but it was done really well.
Get your fat ass out of that chair.
Russell, do not try to ruin this moment for me.
First thing I'm gonna do when I become principal is fire you. You're gonna lose everything, your house, your car, your couch, anything else you got on layaway.
You know, the first thing I'm gonna do when I become principal is not fire you, but keep you on staff as my slave.
I'm gonna take my dick and slap it across your face.
Shut your mouth, you sassy-ass motherfucker.
Excuse me. Superintendent Haas is here.
Thank you, Mrs. And I feel like when they do kind of explore this darker psyche of Gamby and Russell, it's really interesting to me, and I feel like that's where the show is the most engaging. I felt like it was kind of lackluster in the middle of the show, like it was kind of like coasting and stuff. It wasn't really doing a lot of activity, and I felt like it was just kind of like a waste of Busy Phillips' talent. I hope in the next season they kind of focus on, you know, her a little bit more and kind of give her a little bit more funny things to do. Overall, I would give it a B. It was an enjoyable show. I don't think it's like an amazing show like You're the Worst or Master of None or something like that, but I feel like it's a very consistently pretty funny show that does kind of explore these darker psyche of these egocentric people, and I do like that. If you're a fan of Danny McBride, I would recommend this. If you like kind of like a darker sense of humor, like It's Always Sunny and stuff, I would recommend this. So what did you guys think? Did you like the show? Did you hate the show? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching. Thanks, guys. Bye.